From the Aishin Broadcast Studio, it's the BodyShop Business Podcast.
Hey there, it's Jason Stahl with another episode of BodyShop Business, the podcast. And today my special guest is Andrew McInnes, who is the U.S. Collision and Global Brand Protection Manager for Ford Motor Company. Welcome, Andrew.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Sure. And so Ford just announced some really exciting news. And I know collision repairers love this kind of news because they want direction on how to repair vehicles today, especially these complex vehicles. The news is that you updated or released some new position statements concerning the collision repair of vehicles. And you know, Hyundai and Honda did this recently too. A lot of OEMs are coming out with position statements addressing these incredibly complex vehicles today. So tell me, in your own words, why now? Why Ford? What is the timing here? Why did you come out with these new position statements?
Sure, Jason, it's a great question. So with how quickly this vehicle technology is evolving, we're really focused on bringing our guidance up to pace with that. Our updated statements more clearly address the repair specifics for vehicles with the advanced driver assistance systems and electronic powertrains, and those built with the different mixed materials. These are starting to become standard, and it's absolutely critical that repairers on these vehicles are able to restore them to their original safety, performance, and structural integrity standards, just as they were designed and what the customers received from the factory. Overall, we wanted the customers to always have a vehicle returned to them with its original safety and performance restored, protecting their family and their investments.
Yeah, that's a good point, Andrew, because in the collision industry, we've heard a stat where consumers who have a bad experience with a collision repair, it often tarnishes their vehicle in their mind, the brand, and they will often desert that brand and buy a different type of vehicle. So it's just really important, right, to your point, that these vehicles safety systems are restored and they undergo a quality collision repair, correct?
Yeah, absolutely, Jason. For us, these updates are truly designed to directly benefit that Ford and Lincoln owner. They ensure that the vehicle, if the vehicle's involved in a collision, that it's repaired to the highest possible standards. We want to bring back that original safety, performance, and structural integrity. That means you can have peace of mind knowing that those critical safety systems like the ADAS will work exactly as they should, the vehicle's crash performance is restored, and its overall reliability and resale value are preserved. Right? It's all about making sure that vehicle performs just as it was engineered long after it leaves the shop.
Let's talk about these position statements. And it was interesting to me that you addressed ADAS, pre and post scanning. You addressed EVs, but you also addressed aluminum structural repair, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember back in 2015, the big news about the F-150, America's best-selling vehicle, becoming aluminum, and it kind of threw the collision industry in a tizzy. How do I repair these vehicles? What equipment do I need? What are the procedures? So talk to me about the breadth of these three position statements and what they all cover.
Sure, absolutely. So the broadened scope really delves into more explicit guidance for the diverse materials and the use of modern vehicle construction, these advanced high-strength steels and aluminum. It also covers specialized repair techniques these materials require. On top of that, they expand on the complexities of repairing vehicles equipped with ADAS and electric powertrains. Essentially, we're providing kind of that comprehensive direction to address the unique challenges presented by these technologies and materials, ensuring, again, that the repairs are precise, effective, and across our entire vehicle line.
Yeah, and you know, I noticed in the verbiage in the position statements, we've gone from recommended to required. And this is interesting because it was always a point of contention with collision repairers. When they would read these position statements, it was recommended, not required. And we were told there was a legal reason why it was termed that way. And frankly, it didn't give them the kind of leverage they wanted with insurance companies to say, look, I have to fix the car this way. And the insurer would say, well, it's not required, it's recommended. So why the change in terminology?
Sure, it's another great question. Our customers choose Ford because of these features, and we want to make sure that as our vehicles continue to advance with sophisticated safety and driver assist technologies, that we're ensuring they function properly after the collision, and it's become more critical than ever. Because of this, we've shifted from recommended to required for both pre-repair and post-repair scans for all Ford vehicles, 1996 and newer. This step guarantees all the safety and driver assist systems are thoroughly tested, calibrated, and restored to that pre-accident performance.
Yeah, and so what do these position statements mean to the Ford Collision Certified Network? Certified shops, dealerships, non-certified shops. Obviously these position statements should be adhered to and followed by everybody. But is it especially important for, say, certified shops? And could a certified shop lose their certification if they are not stringently following these recommendations or requirements?
Sure. These position statements are really for everybody, but for shops that are part of our Ford Certified Collision Network, there are actually quite strict certification standards. These include regular assessments, mandatory training updates, specific requirements for using our OEM tools and software. Adherence to these standards is a fundamental part of their certification. While we provide resources for all shops, our FCCN programs offer a really robust framework for ensuring quality. We truly encourage all repair facilities to stay current with their training and equipment, because doing that repair correctly isn't just best practice, it's absolutely essential for safety and customer satisfaction.
So Andrew, in examining these position statements myself, I also saw there was a lot of reference to the importance of adhering to OEM repair procedures and also using original equipment, Ford OEM bumpers, windshields, etc. So talk to me a little bit about that, because as we know, there's a lot of aftermarket parts in the collision industry, and there's a lot of aftermarket calibration equipment and scan tools and whatnot. So talk to me about that.
Sure. It's a really great question as well. For Ford Motor Company, engineering validation is all about giving the repairers that clearer roadmap to ensure a repaired vehicle is truly brought back to its factory specifications. And it includes really detailed instructions on everything from structural repairs and making sure materials are compatible to precise calibration needed for those ADAS systems. By following these guidelines, repairers can be confident that the vehicle's performance, structural integrity, and all those important safety features are fully restored to the exact engineering standards Ford originally designed for your safety and the vehicle performance.
Going back to brand loyalty, where does it stand today with Ford? Are these position statements an attempt to perhaps rebuild brand loyalty or increase it because there's been a hit for various reasons? Or are these position statements just good business and good and timely business, especially considering today's complexity of vehicles?
Sure. Well, obviously, brand loyalty is very important to us, and we know, as you pointed out earlier, that post-collision is a clear defection point. Our customers, as we said, buy our vehicles for these advanced features and technologies we provide, and it's critical. We want these customers to be able to go into the market in a post-collision time and feel confident that their vehicle is being repaired and brought back to that pre-accident condition.
Sure. I believe that collision repairers, this is great news for them, because they can use these position statements as leverage against insurance companies, and just really a guide to their repair process to understand that these are required procedures that have to be done. And as we know, don't have to tell you this, vehicles are incredibly complex today. They're spaceships on wheels. And there's more room for, following up, if you will, faulty repairs, just not knowing what to do, not knowing how to do it, not having the proper equipment. So there's a lot at stake here. And we go back to brand loyalty. There's a lot at stake. So, Andrew, I really appreciate your time today. Is there anything else you wanted to add about these position statements and where Ford is heading right now?
No, thank you so much. We're really excited about getting them released into the market. As you stated, hopefully it gives the repairers the information they need to be able to write for that proper and safe repair.
Great. Well, thanks again, Andrew.
Right. Thank you.
I'm Jason Stahl. Thanks for watching. Thanks everybody for tuning in to Body Shop Business, the podcast. Check out bodyshopbusiness.com for more podcasts.